Hi everyone, hello, and welcome to Crazy Callan Vlogs. Today I am uploading a vlog. We have just arrived to camp and I let everybody know over on my main channel, which is Crazy Days of Callan. I let everybody know that I was gonna do a walk with me, chat with me video over there on the community post to let you know that I would be uploading this video here on the vlog channel to share camp with you guys. We've just arrived. This is our normal and usual campsite that we always get every year. Very seldom have we ever changed our location. We love this deck area. He fishes right off of it most times, and then it has like a nice little area to launch the boat over here and go in and go fishing for the day. So we're just literally out of the truck, and I decided to do it quickly before the week even starts, so that once we immerse ourselves in camping, you guys will have something to watch and see where we camp. I do have so many other videos that I've shared throughout time over my main channel before I only started to do haul videos, and also on my vlog channel. I did show you guys so many times the campground, but we're doing an updated one today so that a new video can be posted of our 15th year here. And they've added some beautiful cabins. So normally we get this campsite right here, which is the corner lot right by the road where the fence is. And then the kids are normally at that lot over there. But because this year they're predicting a lot of rain again, the kids didn't want to be soggy while they're here with us. So they upgraded from this campsite next to us over there to that cabin that is really cute. So we're going to go over there and see it because these arrived last year. They put these in last year throughout the whole entire campground. And we never knew anybody that stayed in it while we were here. Well, this year, this cabin is our family's, so we'll get to go between the campsite and the cabin this time. So I want to go inside and see what it's like. It's very pretty. I love the stain on the wood. So this whole area, we can hang out. They even have the plastic Adirondack chairs for us to use if we need to. A little gas tank, a grill outside. It's very pretty. A sweet, adorable, wonderful little porch with 2 Adirondack chairs. And they did a nice job putting these in. And they're not astronomically expensive either. So I was excited about that. It was an upcharge of a little more than $100 because we had already taken the campsites and then the kids wanted to upgrade. So we did that. We upgraded it, and now they will get to sleep in here where they won't have to be wet if it does rain. So let me try the keypad here because I've never done this before, and then we can go inside. So it is. Did I do it right? I did it right. I did it right. Okay. The door is open. Okie dokie. Look at this fancy doodad. So here is a mat on the beautiful bed. Oh, I wish you had smell-o-vision. I really did. It is so beautiful, the scent in here of the gorgeous pine wood. Ooh, it smells super intense. So that's the sleeping area. There's a little side table connected to the wall. It's very cold in here, so that unit right there is definitely doing its job. Beautiful ceiling, nice ceiling fan. I could honestly live in this thing. No problem. This is all I need. I love small living spaces. I am not somebody that likes a lot. I like minimal things, and this would be a perfect place to live for me. These don't have bathrooms though. They do not have restrooms within the cabins because there's so many locations for bathrooms around the campground. So they will have to walk to the restrooms and the shower areas. But look at that. Cute little table, a bench, 2 stools, and the wood is so beautiful. A little TV in the corner, the light up there. And then over on this side, look at this. They even have like a microwave little setup, a refrigerator, a counter space, coffee pot, toaster. They gave you a little roll of towels, which is helpful, some trash bags even. Then another beautiful window. And then look at this. So then we have bunk beds as well. And that is so much fun for a family to stay inside. Let the kids sleep on the bunk bed. I think that these are really exceptional. I really want to do tiny home living. We're actually thinking about selling our house. We've talked about it a couple of times. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, but we're on a 2-year plan of at least chatting about it, possibly putting our house up for sale and moving to a smaller environment. We live in a 5-bedroom right in the middle of the city. And we're getting older and we're tired and we want a quieter life. So we might be doing that, but you know, we're only in discussion about it. I would love to find something small to move on to and then just spend the rest of my days relaxing. So that's the idea at the moment. I really want this table, bench, and stools at my house. I really do. I wish I could fit it in the truck. So we're gonna go back out the little screen door. Let me pull this shut until the kids get here. So this will be a nice little hangout spot for us. And Richie and I actually did say that next year, we're probably just gonna continue to do this now that we've booked one campsite and a cabin. And we're probably gonna do it. We're probably going to do it for the years following now that this is an available option, so that just in case it does rain significantly, then we will have the cabin to come inside, play cards, play board games, hang out. We could even make a little food, sit at the table, watch shows and whatnot. I don't really watch television, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, I barely even watch YouTube because I have so much to do all the time. So I do the best I can catching up with things, but every year that we're here for the full week, I do not turn on anything electronic more than I do. I really just kind of stay off of everything. I don't even use a laptop to watch television with or nothing, no shows on YouTube, nothing. I just kind of immerse myself in the crafts. There's my Bubblish over there. He's such a good doobie. Look at him getting everything all cleaned up and nice. So, and look at, there's even a picnic table outside for us to sit. So this will be a nice option to continue on with next year. Then, so from our site, that's the roadway. Then behind this bush is the roadway that will go on to this side road that leads down to the restroom and the shower stalls. I'm not going to take you into that situation. I'm just going to stay on the main road and then we'll take a little walk around the park and see as much as we can see. So here's the roadway that we travel on. And I think I've mentioned it a bajillion times in my videos on my main channel that taking a shower here is my favorite showers of the year. There's something about the water pressure. They have John Tesh radio station in there and they are booming music. I'm in the shower singing, dancing. I stay in there for lengthy periods of time and just hang out and take a nice soapy, sudsy shower. And my hair gets so clean in that shower. It's amazing and it makes me very happy. There's this beautiful little waterfall. And at nighttime, we do have like a noise, like a time to like cut down the noise in the park where everybody has to be quiet. I think it's like 9:30. And then it gets really silent around here because everybody really respects the rules. And so you can hear this from our campground right over there. And the sound of this while you're going to sleep is really so phenomenal and calming. So there's that. So as you can see, it's not camping in the woods. If you've never seen any of my other videos that I've posted over the years on any of my other channel, as well as this one, this is very much well maintained, well cared for The owners are amazing. It's a humongous Canadian family that is so fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful, awesome people. They take so much pride in taking care of this place, keeping everybody happy and cozy. And when you check in, they actually tell you welcome home. So we love that because we do feel like this is our second home, to be honest with you. We wait all year for this. We only go on 2 vacations a year for a week at a time. And that's it. That's it. So this is what we look forward to more than any other trip that we could take in a year. And we've made so many fantastic memories here. Absolutely wonderful memories. So it's just really nice to come home every year. Ideally, we would love to be here for an entire season. If we had like a camper, that would be great. But the maintenance of a camper, I don't know. I don't know about that. Hi, how are you? Good, nice to see you. But a camper, we went to purchase one last year, honestly. And the maintenance of it, the upkeep of it, the running of it, storing it, all of that stuff, it's just a real lot of commitment. And Bubby and I, hi Chippy, hi little chippies. There's 2 chippies, they're having a fight. The chippies are having a fight. Look at these little muffins. Hi, Chipolata, what are you doing? What are you doing? You being sassy? You being sassy with your friend? The other one ran off. Look at him. We found another chippy. This one is the beach chippy. The Maine beach chippy. We found one in the mountains, and now we found one in Maine. If you guys watched my vlog video when we were on our New Hampshire mountains vlog just like a couple of videos ago, we found a chippy, 2 on another walk that I shared with you guys. So now we've got one in the country and in the ocean. So there's that. So anyways, they take really good care of this place. Look at the cabins. Look, at some are bigger than the others. They can fit more people for sleeping and everything. The occupancy for them is different on some of them. This is one of the little bath and bathroom houses over here that we're walking toward. And then there is a pool behind it that we'll walk to. It is hot. It is so incredibly hot out. It has been in the high 80s. Yesterday got over 90. And technically here in New England, we're still in spring. And now I'm in Maine. And we really thought that it was going to be cooler here because we're right by the ocean. And the temperature is always, a little bit less than us down in the city in Massachusetts. Well, nope, because it is super duper hot. So we actually have to go and run a couple of errands and then come back. He's going to set up the tent, get a few of the necessity things out and set up. Ooh, look at this is the smaller pool area. So there is that pool over here. So that is the smaller pool. They've changed it because last year and for all the years prior, there was like a really cool kidney-shaped pool. So they've put in a bigger, longer pool, which is really awesome. They've even changed like the patio area. And then they had a different style hot tub too. And now they've put this stationary one in. So that's different. That's different for our 15th year here. Usually we have at least 3 trips a year here. But because of Richie's triple bypass this past end of the year, we only booked this 1 week because we've really had so much going on, and it is a lot of preparation to come camping if you don't have a camper, and you got to bring tents and tarps and canopies and all of the tote bins with all the things inside that you need for recreational things and clothing and for the week and this and that. So we had decided that at the end of the year, after he had his triple bypass, when we booked this week, that we weren't going to do anymore. But now that we've arrived here, we've already spoken to one of our friends that we've known on this campground for as long as we've come here. And he was like, how many times you guys coming up this year? And I said, we only have this week booked this year for the first time. He said, oh no, because he spins records. He's a DJ, actually. He's an older man, and he lives in South Carolina with his wife. And they're older and they're retired, and they've been coming here for, I think, like over 20 years. And they have a mobile home in here that they purchased that long ago. So every year after their nicer weather kind of wraps up and it gets really intensely hot down there in South Carolina, they come here to Maine for the entire season, from the start of the season to the end of the season, which is in the end of October. So he was like, you're only coming up for once this summer? He was like, well, maybe I can give you my lineup of the nights that I'm playing my music in the rec hall, which is every other Saturday night. He spins records because he's always been a DJ. And he plays, records, and we have a dance party, and they play games with the kids and give out prizes and, all that fun stuff. Strobe lights are going on and this, that, and the other thing. So he was like, I'm going to give you, my listing of the dates that I'm going to be playing. And he was like, and if you get a free weekend, just randomly, you should head on up here and at least come for another weekend over the summertime. So this is one of the other bathhouses. This is the one that we go to. So this is the road on the other side that we walk down to come to this bathhouse. And that's my favorite door right there. Should go in and take my showers forever. Richie will be like, where did you go? I'm like, listen, I've been in the shower. I don't know where you've been, but I've been in the shower. So, and he likes to go over there and fish off of that deck right there. That's really nice to kind of sit on and just read a book too. So anyways, so we might come up again, maybe like one Friday if we feel like it, just calling and being like, hey, do you have any sites available? At this point, we'll just take whatever tenting site you have and come up for a Friday, Saturday night, and then stay the day Sunday and then go home so that we can get like another 3 full days here. But we just didn't bite off more. Sorry, my finger was in the way. Sorry about that. We just didn't want to bite off more than we could chew, during this year because of all the things that have been happening. We just didn't want to book those 3 weeks during the summer. So this is our last vacation for the summer, and it's not even technically summer yet. This will be our last trip, and then the rest of the summer we'll just work, house things that always have to be done and taken care of, and go on day trips. Or, just do weekend like little adventures and whatnot. Nothing planned, just kind of fly by the seat of your pants and figure it out as the days come up. So this is the end of it. So we went up to North Conway and Lincoln, New Hampshire for that week a couple of weeks ago. That was our 1 week. And then this is our other week. So we come back next Friday, back to reality, and start summer at home. And we really do like to come to camp off season. So normally we always book in June. The thing is that this year we didn't book the Father's Day week that we always have to kick the summer off here, because Cindy had plans, my son's girlfriend Cindy, she has plans with her family for a Father's Day, so they wouldn't have been able to come up with us for the 3 days that they normally do for the week that we're here. So we compromised and we booked the week before Father's Day for the first time ever. And it's nice. It's off season. It's quiet. As you can see, there's not a lot of people here yet. Once the season actually starts here, there is an abundance of campers, families, tents, and anybody else that wants to come up for a day visit their family on their campsites and stuff. This place is booming with people. So, and then we normally book my birthday week in July so that I can spend my birthday here. And this year we didn't do that, obviously, because it's coming up real soon and we're just gonna spend it doing something very low-key. So this is actually the entrance over here where we come in through. That little road on the other side of this one is where you exit from. And then there's like a little store. There's a little store in there. And firewood, you gotta go purchase. There's another little bathroom shower area. There's even laundry over there too, that we can do our laundry in. They even have storage units for the people that stay here for the season to put their things if they need a storage unit. So it's really nice. It's really accommodating. You can rent these. You can rent these out. You can rent these out for the week. These little trailers. We've never done that because we've always just loved tenting. And I've always wanted a camper. But the one that we were going to get last year, I decided not to because honestly, I just don't want any other responsibilities, to be quite frank. If I'm being like 100% truthful, I really don't want any more responsibilities. There's my turtle. There is Myrtle. I know you can't see her, but she is my friend. She is literally my friend. Myrtle comes and visits us every single year once she knows that we're there. And she comes and sees us. Oh my goodness, I wish you could see her through the water. She is a giant snapping turtle, but she is so sweet. She's absolutely got the best personality. She loves when Richie comes in with the fishing boat and fishes. She'll follow the boat along and everything. And when she knows that we're at our campsite sitting at the picnic table, she'll come up on the grassy area and hang out with us. Is she gonna pop her face out? Oh, I wish she would. Sorry, I'm directing you at the water for a minute because I have to see if she's gonna show up again for a second. We named her Myrtle the turtle. Nope, she's backing off. She saw the golf carts coming and she walked away. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. See, he said, welcome home. I love them. What a beautiful family. They've got tons of boys. Tons of boys. I mean, they're all adult men, but the mom and the dad. And then they have tons of sons, like a lot of them. I could probably count them up thinking of their names, but I'm not even going to go there because I'm afraid I'm going to miss one. But they had boys upon boys upon boys, and they all run this park. Hey, there's Bubblish coming up the walkway. He's coming up the walkway because he's going to the other bathroom. Oh my goodness, I just walked by all this stuff because I got so excited seeing Myrtle the turtle that I forgot to pause. So we just came from over there looking for Myrtle. This little deck area here, we set out on Richie Fisher's off of We Have So Much Fun. We were actually going to get married on that deck. And then life happened again, so we had to reroute our plans. There is the playground that they redid a couple of years ago. It is so cute. There's a little ball court behind this with a pickleball place. And then this is the pool that we swim in. And there are two hot tubs over there, so it's nice. Isn't it beautiful? It's really nice. It's calming. They keep it well maintained. It's very pretty. There's a little play area here so that you can get the sticks and the little puck and play shuffleboard. And then that recreational tent up there is where we were going to have our reception. We booked the whole entire thing too. We had 7 campsites that we booked for our wedding. And then it didn't happen. Hi. And then it didn't happen. There's one of the sons. I just saw, in just the short walk, I saw 4 of the sons. 4 of them. So years ago, like a long time ago, when I was trying to swallow my fear of getting remarried, I initially booked this place because it was our favorite place to be. So I booked this place as our wedding venue. And because we camped here every year, they were going to let us come use all of the amenities with all of our guests. We booked the 7 campsites. We were going to get married on that dock, have the reception in the tent, and then Richie was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and was very, very sick. He was very, very sick, and we ended up having to cancel everything because that was the year that he originally got diagnosed, when we were 34 and a half, almost 35 years old. So it was a lot of rerouting, but we ended up getting married, years later on the back, off of the back deck of our backyard of the house that we currently own. So this is Frog Pond right here. This is our little waterway off of our campsite. There's the truck, and we just walked through the whole park. And now Bubblish is coming, and that's it. So let me finish some thoughts because I got distracted 516 times and I started stories and didn't finish them. So let me go back to the 3 times that we normally come. So we normally come for a whole week for Father's Day. Then we normally come for a whole week for my birthday week. And then we normally come after Labor Day for a full week because this entire place clears out. So the only time that we're normally here is for a full week in the summer during July. And then we like to come off season to start and to finish because it's a more tame experience. There's less people. And that's how we normally end the summer. So we'll see what happens. We don't have anything else booked. Like I said, hi, Bubby. You ready to do some things? Okay. We like to, stay here forever, but they don't do it forever. Or else, honestly, I would sell my house tomorrow if I could. And I would probably just get one of these little manufactured homes that are stationary in here, and I would live my life here forever. And I might even work at some of the little mom and pop shops that are all down by the beach area. I'd work at Walmart about a half an hour away. I don't know where I would work, but I would work somewhere, and, just be like a little townie up here and live in the place that we feel the most happy, relaxed, content, peaceful, and just complete happiness. There's so much quality time that happens here. There's so much quality time that happens here between families, our own. One time we did come here for my birthday week, and my entire family came. All of my best friends, because they're my family too, their kids. That summer, we had 8 campsites, and groups of people were at every campsite along a whole entire roadway. We fished all day, we laughed all night, we sat around campfires, s'mores every day, cookouts, and everything else. And if we lived here, my goodness, I would be like, come on down, come over, come see me, come hang out, let's have a bonfire after work tonight. So that's the dream. And I would honestly even live in a tent, to be honest with you, and that's not joking around. I would totally give up everything materialistic and just live the simplest way possible. I'm so much like the men in my family. They loved to just roam free. And that has been me since I was a little girl. I wanted to be free, happy, like just a total free spirit. Look at, he's already fishing. He is already fishing. We don't even have things fully up, but we'll work on that in a minute. And he is fishing. And I just love him to be relaxed too, to be honest with you. I want him to be relaxed. I want him to be happy. I want him to feel calmness and peace with all the things that he's had to deal with in his life and through his journey with his health issues and stuff. And for 1 week a year, it's definitely not enough. Eventually, hopefully, as we get older and start to cut back on working and the hustle and the bustle, we'll see if we could ever be here for a full entire season. The season here, babe, starts in April-ish. Yeah. The season here starts in April and it ends in the end of October. May? Like the beginning of May? There's Lenny. There's that cool cat, Lenny, over there that spins the records. He's so adorable. They keep their campground so cute. The trailer that they own here, absolutely adorable. They have seashells all over the outside of it that kids have painted and dropped off in their seashell garden over the years that they've lived here for a season. It's just the sweetest thing. He's absolutely adorable. I love him to pieces. There's Lenny, that little cutie patootie. So this year's a little different, but maybe we'll come up. Maybe we'll come up and be up here and there over the summertime or even the beginning. Oh, did you get it? No, not yet. Look at, he almost caught one. It almost happened. I get up at like 4:30 in the morning, normally anyways. So at camp, I still wake up about that early because I want to be able to watch the sunrise. It comes through the trees so pretty, like right over here. And when we take the top off of the tent and that sunlight is shining through, oh, what a way to wake up. What a way to wake up in the morning. Absolutely beautiful. So then I come out, and then where you saw we entered, which is now directly straight across from us, is the entry and the exit to the campground. You walk fully down that really long road. Then you get out onto the main road. You walk across the crosswalk, down the hill, and then I'm at the beach. I am at the beach and living my best life down by the seashore. And I have my coffee, and I'll bring, a little something to eat for breakfast. And we're good. We're good. That's the day. That's the way my day starts. And then his starts right there about that early in the morning so that he can catch 500 fish a day. What?
Yep, it starts right here, 4:30 in the morning. Doesn't stop till 9 p.m.
Nope. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Watching the
Oh, I wish you would. I think you need to. He almost caught it again. I don't know if you saw it, like, almost come out of the water, but then it got off the little thing, the little hook. Wow, we got a lot of work to do. That entire truck is full of stuff. And inside too, because it poured. Oh my goodness gracious, it poured so bad coming up here. And we thought for sure we were in big trouble starting camp in the pouring rain, not being able to put up a tent. But the sun came out and we were able to at least get the tent up. And then I said, let's leave this stuff in the back of the truck until we know for sure that it's going to be clear for a while before I pull everything out. So I'm going to leave now. I just wanted to relax and spend time with you guys, not rush it. I just wanted to take the nice walk, show you guys the ins and outs of the campground, show you our favorite place ever that hopefully someday we will be at least half of the year, like Lenny and his wife. I hope that you enjoyed just hanging out with me and you felt like maybe you were walking with me, maybe you were at the campground with us. And if you guys all lived close, I would tell you, come on over, let's have a little campfire and roast some marshmallows. But maybe I'll do another video at some point this week if we have a good campfire night where we're just like all sitting, relaxing, roasting marshmallows, and show you the campground when it becomes darker outside or there's a beautiful sunset, you know, over the water. Maybe I'll start another video this week toward the evening, because right now we're in the morning time. So that's all. I love your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. If I didn't finish any stories that I started, or even if you can remember what I said, because I said a lot of words. I said a lot of words this time around, consecutively. So if you didn't hear a story finished that I could have started to tell you, remind me in the comments below and I'll answer any questions that I missed out on finishing up with. And if you have any questions or just want to say hi, I'll read your comments later on this evening when I'm sitting down and we have started to quietly chill for the day. No fish? I'm kind of waiting to see if you catch that fish. Nope, he caught a tree. All right, we'll let him go now that he caught the tree. So, love you guys. I'll see you over this week. And if you guys are new to this channel, this is Crazy Callan Vlogs. And over here, I just randomly upload. There is no rhyme, reason, schedule, nothing. This is just my chill down time channel to just hang out with the people that I really think are the coolest and just share some moments with you guys in my everyday life. And then I do have a main channel, which is Crazy Days of Callan, where I haul from the Dollar Tree on Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. And I also have been just recently uploading very randomly, either on a Tuesday or a Thursday, if I have any additional hauls outside of the Dollar Tree that I have found cool things for a reasonable price, and I share them with you on either a Tuesday or a Thursday. If you don't see a video on those 2 days, that is because I haven't found anything outside of the Dollar Tree. So that is it. I will see you guys soon, and I'll see you over this next week on this channel right here. We'll do some more vlogs. All right, love you. Bye, everyone. Say bye.